Mukami. These are two artists who are just qualified and successful on their own. However, they did come together, they were in a relationship, or they are in a relationship. They have one beautiful son together. However, because of this trend where artists need some bit of kiki or some bit of drama before they drop a single, they drop a song, Nadia had started talking about how she and Arrowboy had broken up, and she called out to organizers or event organizers to book them separately because wameachana, okay? Nobody should associate her, the brand Nadia Mukami, to Arrowboy and should book them for gigs separately because they are no longer together. However, later on we found out, these two are still very much together, and the whole time it was just kiki so that Nadia Mukami would release a song. Now, recently on social media, Arrowboy posted a video with his son playing with her dog. It was a cute video, whatever. However, on the caption, he says, "Mimba next naomba iwe ni matwins. In God's name, amen." That was part of his caption. And then he went on to ask his fans who will be the carrier of said twins. He just wants twins next, and who will be the carrier of said twins. Now, we know that they never actually broke up. These two are still very much together. Even in an interview, Nadia admitted to the fact that they were living together. And I don't know if you watched the interview, but you know, you could just go back to Nadia interviews where she was being cornered by a specific reporter, and he was asking, "Are you and Arrowboy still together?" And initially she said no, and then she said, "We are co-parenting." And then he asked her, "Are you two living together?" And she just had to laugh and say, "Yes, we are living together." And she gave the most married man answer ever. "Yeah, we're living together, but it's just for parenting." So obviously, you two are still together, and you are using those rumors and those stories as kiki before you dropped your song. However, the fans had to chime into the conversation. We have somebody saying, "Need more siblings for the boy, ako lonely, ifikie mubebaji." And other people saying, "Vile inafa, I hope mubebaji may get message, ni noma." Well, all I'm saying is, don't use your partner or don't use very lame stories just for kiki, and then you drop a song that we no longer remember. And we've talked about this before. For you artists, come up with a marketing strategy, okay? Go to PR companies, get an agency, do something, but have a budget for marketing so that you don't have to rely on this small gimmicks that kind of hurt you in the long run. It's a lot. It's
it really is. It really genuinely is. And I feel like I've called this many times. Like on this show, I've told you this one, hang on, it's gonna be kiki. And it started with Vera. Remember the whole lost Hatushi? And we all spoke about it, and I told you immediately it's kiki. Then it went to Jovial and Willie Paul. In fact, Jovial has done a ton of PR when it comes to this particular every single time she wants to drop an album. In case you want to see more of that story, please make sure you catch us on Espice tomorrow, where we will be talking all about that. And even more recently, it was Nika the Queen and Emma. They did a whole thing, and we were all like, oh, and I told you, imagine it's kiki. And guess what? Yesterday it was confirmed it was kiki, because guess what? They dropped a song together. And now we're speaking about Nadia and Arrowboy. And I told you from right off the bat, there is nothing like two people who've broken up and live together. Doesn't work like that. You cannot be in an amicable relationship with someone simply because you have a child together. That is not a justification whatsoever. Like every time you break up with someone, it's usually because they've done you dirty or you've done them dirty, which means you don't want anything to do with them. You do not want to see them. You do not want to be in the same space as them. You do not want to breathe the same air they do. You literally, quite literally, want to distance yourself as much as you can from this person. So ain't no way y'all are cohabitating. You can co-parent, absolutely, but you cannot cohabitate. And so in this particular case, I still do not know why they did it. I'm still waiting to see what the result of all that drama was and why they're bringing it up again now. Because this was happening last month, right? We're in a whole new month. This is January, just went silent. They said nothing, did nothing. And now February, he's calling us again to the same kamukutano. Something's about to drop. I don't know what it is, but we'll wait and see. However, clout. And I think Prezzo put it best. These young new cats, they need to style up their game because, we are tired. It is old. It is not showbiz, it is moshene, okay? I'm just saying.